Okay, but anyway, um, took me a couple weeks to figure these out, and it's very complicated actually, and it's a 3,000-year-old whistle, and it's a Mayan death whistle, and I made a couple of them, and it took a lot of time to figure it out, which is crazy. Well, of course, we don't even know how they made the pyramids, so. But there's a ball in a chamber. It's called a chaos chamber, and inside there, and you got the mask that's over the top of it. I haven't painted it yet, but it they were thought when they found the corpses of people who were slaves who were actually executed to make crops grow by the thousands. They found these whistles in their hands, and they assumed that they were pipes because they always had them upside down. So some guy who was obsessed with ancient whistles and flutes actually went to the museum and found it and saw it and researched it and found out that it was actually, he blew into it and found out that it was a flute, or whatever, a resonating noise frequency is what it was, not necessarily a flute, but it's supposed to cause a sound of like just wind and nature and air and torture and death, and it's something that they left these slaves that they actually killed with in their hand. And they say that the Mayans there would be 1,000 warriors, and they would all have these death whistles in their hands, necklaces and death whistles, and they would blow them when they would go into battle and stuff, and it would put fear into the enemy, or it was to appease the gods. Something. I don't know what it was, but it was always something. But here's what they sound like, and it took me about 2 weeks to figure these out. So. There's one. There's the other one I made. And actually, what it does resemble is they say that someone must have taken a slave who was chopped up and cut apart and whatever. This is the esophagus, the tongue, the mouth chamber, and this is the lower canal of the mouth. So if you actually turn that upside down and blow into it, it's just like your own voice. They have jaguar whistles, which I want to make one of those too. Those are pretty cool, but this is what this one sounds like. This one's probably my favorite. Neighbors are like, what's he doing? So that's a Mayan death whistle. Pretty cool. If you've never seen one, cool. If not, cool. And this is a soothing Native American flute. like this one.